you guys throughout the summer?
So much. I think for us, it's just the entire team. I'm sure every single one of these guys were thinking about, what last year is going to aid to this year. So just being hungry, like you said, about getting back to that place and doing better than we did when we got there.
You guys were 22-9 down the stretch. Can you be that team for a full season? What's it going to take to be that team a full season?
That's the goal, and I think to be that team for a full season is to recognize what got us there, that made that happen, and recognize what didn't make that happen, and be able to attack those points and to compound on top of each other and ride the wave.
J.I. disguise.
Whoops.
That is not good.
Ooh, I'm telling you, who did it?
So
Go for it.
meanwhile,
Should I hold it?
how is your game? How are you and your game different than you were at this time last year?
Me and my game, I think, starting with my body, the way that we've been able to focus on it and attack, just trying to add muscle and add mass has been great. I think I'm a more consistent shooter than I was last year, and just maybe being able to pick spots on the floor and just feeling more and more comfortable with my game, with my teammates, with my coach.
One of the players was talking about you now, like when there's a closeout, putting the ball on the floor and finishing at the rim, or two dribbles and popping a shot. They've seen things like that from you. Is that where you've made a stride, more aggressive offensively?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think more and more, like I said, just being comfortable with these guys, comfortable with the coaching staff. As that continues to progress, I'm going to continue to get better and better.
What was the experience like playing for the U.S. Select Team this summer, and how much do you think that could help you moving forward?
It was fantastic. I think I learned a lot about USA basketball and how they conduct themselves and how serious they are about the brand of USA basketball, and what pride they hold in that. I think that was great. And then just being able to play with guys that I'm going to play against this year, guys that are great young guys in this league, and being able to have that competition, but also that camaraderie.
Yeah, last year, this time of year, everybody was calling you the X Factor, and then to come through the way you did, how good did that feel? And then how much do you realize you've got to make another step now?
Yeah, I mean, last year was so fun, y'all. Having guys, say that, and being able to have a good season and feel like I impacted this team in a positive way was great. And knowing that I did it, I can do it again, and I continue to, as I continue to get better, my mindset is on helping this team and being a positive impactor on both sides of the floor.
Jonathan, Aaron said he feels like you grew even more. Is he
Everybody's
right on
saying
that?
that. Everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying I got taller. I'm going to deny it till the cows come home. I'm just playing with y'all. I think we've created this thing where the fans are like, Jonathan won't say how tall he is. So I'm embracing it, and I'm not going to say it. But the league is trying to mess everything up and mandate that they tell everybody how tall we are. So I'm sure you guys will find out sooner or later.
What do you weigh?
Having better hair than last year. How did that happen?
Huh?
How are you having better hair than last year? How did that
God
happen?
is good. God is good. No, I don't know. Shout out to whatever products I use. What did you ask?
Do you not want to be a 7-footer? For years,
No,
Kevin Durant said
it's not
6'1".
even that. It was, I forgot what I said last year, but it was like I was saying that when somebody asks me, like when I'm in the gas station or something, when I say 7 feet, they go crazy. But if you say 6'10", they're like, they don't really understand like that's right there, so they don't go as crazy. And everybody took that as like, J.I. doesn't want to be 7 foot. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna run with it. So now nobody gets.
You did Garnett, so
Oh yeah. So.
good company.
What about
What's your weight?
You added weight?
Yeah, so I'm about 230 right now. I ended the season last year at 209. The biggest thing is about keeping it on. So I made strides last season and gaining weight, and just through the course of the season, it went away. So just being able to maintain it has been the biggest thing. But I'm really, really happy about my body and the way that I've been able to put on weight.
How do you do that? How do you go about keeping it on? What do you got to
Continue to keep the calories up. I think this summer I've eaten more food than I have my entire life, and just got to continue to find ways and dynamic ways to keep it on with all the travel.
We could help you with the sports writer's diet. We could teach you. It requires a lot of sedentary typing and a lot of binge eating.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Cliff has
It was a
talked
very
about
key part of this young core last season. What are 2 parts of your game that you really focused on this summer to improve upon?
I think the consistency when it comes to shooting, continuing to be able to make shots, and being my mindset is kind of being a defensive anchor and being able to sniff things out, be able to talk things to guys, and be a real piece of the defense.
How has Markel looked?
Markel has looked amazing. I know everybody is so stuck on the shooting piece, but when I've played picking with him, I'm forgetting like how good this dude was when it comes to just his all-around game, his ability as a big guard to get into the lane and make great plays, make great decisions. The shooting piece is going to continue to come together. He's been doing a fantastic job, working so hard, so diligently. But yeah, I'm just reminded of, man, this is the Markel that was so polarizing, when he first came out.
Jay, you guys, over the last 34 games, you were #1 in the league in defense. How dominant can you be defensively? You're adding a guy like Al Farouk, another good defender. How dominant can you guys be defensively?
That's a tough question. I don't know. I think if it's our focus, the way that we were focused that second half of the season, I think we started to figure out what works when it comes to defense, and Coach has had it in his mind what works the entire year. We just started to catch on to it a little late, but as we have and as we continue to, I think we can only get better.
How much confidence did getting through the whole season? Really felt like last year was sort of your rookie year. How much confidence did that give you in the summer to be on a playoff team?
Yeah, a great deal. Having the first season that I had, being hurt, and being able to have a great year where I was consistently on the floor, consistently contributing was a great boost to my confidence, my teammates' confidence in me, my confidence in just being out there. And it was fun. And I'm looking forward to it.
Where have you seen the strides as far as shooting the ball? Are you trying to hit a certain number a day, or is it just feel like a more confident stroke now?
Yeah, I would say just feels like a more confident stroke, and not necessarily shooting a certain amount or making a certain amount, just being in here and getting them up with PD and Bruce and these guys. So yeah.
Jared, a lot of guys are saying that having Coach Cliff around brings more continuity. You spent a little more extra time with him being with Team USA. Spend that extra time. What did he tell you that he's looking forward to you doing more this year?
Coach Cliff he's an easy man to please, and it's just about attacking what he's teaching us and trying to pick it up. And if I can continue to do that, pick up the things that he's putting down and implement it into my game and be able to speak the same language and just do what we do, then I'm gonna have a great year.
Do you have a sense of how valuable that continuity is going to be with the team and the coaching staff and the team with each other as you guys have gotten ready?
Yeah, I would say through the summer, seeing the same guys, every day getting in the work, and then now going into training camp, I feel familiar. I feel like I know what I'm getting into. I know what level I need to be at, and I'm sure it's the same for these guys.
J.I., the expectations. I mean, people are really excited about this year's team. We talk about going forward. The nucleus is here. You got a few pieces. Coach is back. You guys are ready to roll.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we're gonna be about is trying to stay, out of the noise and the no noise. So just trying to keep our heads down and focused on each other. I think when we can do that, it's gonna turn out really, really great. We don't want to get into the predictions and the possibilities and what everybody's saying. It's about us. Can we focus? Can we put it together? Can we grow upon what we did last year?
During the season, it's breakneck. You don't have time to think big picture. But with yourself individually, do you think about your future as a player? Do you think, am I going to be a 10-time All-Star? Am I going to be just a good player? Am I going to be a defensive guy? When you think about how good you can be, what are your dreams for yourself?
Man, it's in my mind to be the best. It's in my mind to be great. It's in my mind to be great on both ends of the floor. A contributor every single night in and night out for my team. I want to wreak havoc on the defensive end and on the offensive end. I want to do that at a consistent level every single night. And that's what I want to work towards. I want to work towards being the best and being great. And that's going to take every single day. That's going to take every single day with these guys, with this coaching staff. But I don't want that more than I want to win. And I think it's important to balance that and be a team guy, be a guy that cares about the man that's next to me. And I think that as I continue to hold those two stand as close to me, I think we'll be okay.
You've always been a guy that talks team first, winning first, but do you feel like there's like a correlation between your improvement and the team's ability to take another step, take a big step?
Yeah, I think that's with every guy on the team. As we get better individually, we can only get better, collectively. So as I continue to make strides in the right direction, our team is going to make strides in the right direction. Markel, Mo, West, AG, all these guys, if we continue to grow individually, we will be better. And I think that's exactly what happened this summer.
Jack, how important would it be for you to make an all-defensive team this year?
Oh man, how important! I think just how amazing it would be. I don't go into things kind of saying this is what I'm gonna do, and man, I just want to hoop, and I know that my focus is that I am a great defensive player, and I will be a great defensive player. And as I continue to keep that mindset about just wanting to do it consistently, day in and day out, those accolades, all those things are gonna come, but I do want to.
What's Farouk like?
We're good. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Farouk is dope.